There I was, utterly shocked and terrified, as the most horrifying moment of my life began to unfold. I was serving as a soldier in the US Army at the time, guarding a group of elites at a secretive event called the Bilderberg Meeting, which is connected to every major corporation and institution. I'm talking about the top 0.01%, the ones who are really controlling society? They're the ruthless people who pull the strings of politicians and celebrities behind the scenes. And what I saw these freaks doing turned my stomach, causing me to begin shaking violently. Jesus Christ, what the hell are these people trying to do? Are they trying to summon Satan on Earth or open a portal to hell? Until things really got out of control. It was my breaking point, and I, a grown man, fell down to the ground and started uncontrollably weeping like a baby, because what happened next was downright evil and sinister. Hi. My name is Wesley Virgin, and out of the 4 years I was a toughened soldier in the US Army, this was by far the most fear I've ever been in. That's saying a lot, as I battled Al-Qaeda terrorists in Afghanistan, frequently getting into shootouts with them. You see, this opened my eyes to an underground world that I never even knew existed, and it forced me to embark on a wild journey that involved traveling to over 11 different countries. Which led me to accidentally stumbling upon a simple yet powerful 5-minute mind control technique that lets you unlock 100% of your brain power, which in turn lets you access what I call your millionaire mind. When your millionaire mind is unlocked, you have complete clarity on what you actually need to do to achieve your goals. You're finally awake, you're no longer blind, and you can now see. You know what you need to do and exactly how to do it with laser-targeted focus. Think of it like replacing the old primal operating system of your mind that's been programmed to keep you poor and in survival mode, and installing a brand new one which programs your mind for wealth, putting in beliefs of abundance deep into your subconscious. Now listen, this has nothing to do with taking questionable supplements or reciting some generic meditation that was likely written by some hippie on acid or jumping up and down at some overpriced seminar. When has that stuff ever worked for you anyway? This is completely different. And I was stunned by how many famous people were using this 5-minute mind control ritual. I'm talking about celebrities like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Leonardo DiCaprio, Rihanna, Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and countless others who have been spotted on social media using this mind control ritual. In fact, it's safe to say that a good amount of their success can be credited to consistently using this ritual on a daily basis. It shouldn't even come as a surprise, as when I got a brain scan from the medical researchers at Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, which is considered to be one of the best facilities in the world, they were shocked at the brain activity going on, and I'm going to prove it to you. But before I do, I want you to understand that using this mind control ritual is like replacing your brain with someone who's already successful. It lets you feel like you're truly a millionaire. And after 107,935 men and women who've watched this short video to the end, the vast majority agree that this 5-minute mind control ritual is easy and radically changed their lives. So stick with me till the end so you can do the same. Honestly, I'm not supposed to know this powerful information. They don't want an ordinary black man from Houston, Texas, who was raised by 2 pastors of a small church in the ghetto to know this mind control ritual. They don't want everyday people like me and you to know this stuff. I may have to take this video down to keep my family safe, so please handle your mouse with care and do not close out of this page. Please keep your eyes glued to the screen. Okay, so just a month later after that horrifying incident you saw at the beginning of this video, I was honorably discharged from the military. However, there was just one problem. I had next to nothing to my name. No connections, nobody that could help me get back up on my feet. I was dead broke. All I had was a beat-up, rusty 1985 Honda Accord with a hole in the floor that would frequently break down when I was driving 70 miles per hour. I was so broke that I kept going to jail because I couldn't afford to pay some stupid traffic ticket. Desperate to dig myself out of the deep hole I was in, I began reading books like The Secret, Think and Grow Rich, and other stuff in the self-help section at Barnes & Noble. Sure, some of the information was good, but I knew there had to be missing information. Because no matter how hard I tried, nothing seemed to ever work. I'm certain you can relate too, right? Now, there was one unfair advantage that I had that a normal person wouldn't. During my time in the military, my eyes were opened to a group of elites I never knew existed. It all started after guarding a secretive event called the Bilderberg meeting, where the 100 most powerful people in the entire world would gather together. Every single major bank, corporation, and company is connected to this powerful group of people as shown on this graph. Every year behind closed doors, they secretly discuss their plans, which experts have pointed to having real-world consequences like crashing the stock market. While I was there, I remember them discussing stuff related to hypnosis and mind control. They were doing these weird and downright dark rituals that would leave anyone feeling a bit uneasy. This was classified information from intelligence agencies like the CIA and NSA, kept well hidden from the general public. Unfortunately, it was clear that they were hell-bent on using it for evil. But what if I could use it for good instead? So I started to implement some of the things they were doing, hoping they would transform my life. However, it wasn't having any kind of impact on me. I felt like I was banging my head against the wall. I knew there had to be some kind of missing piece. So I contacted my recruiter, who was recently promoted to 3-star brigade general, to see if he had any more information. At first, he was reluctant to help me out, but after some persistence, finally he delivered. He ended up telling me about a weird 5-minute mind control ritual that this group of elites were using, which gave them ungodly amounts of energy and intelligence. He explained it in precise detail, and I was furiously writing down notes while speaking on the phone with him. With this newfound knowledge, I rushed to try out this ritual. Biting my fingernails, I felt super nervous before trying it out, but I thought, screw it, and gave it a try. Fast forward 5 minutes and I'd completed the mind intelligence ritual that my army buddy told me over the phone. At first I didn't feel anything and I was disappointed. Is this stuff for real? I thought to myself. However, all that quickly changed. I immediately felt a huge burst of energy flowing throughout my body. I was filled with joy and positivity and felt like I was on top of the world. I was blind and now I could see. My mind began to flood with different ideas to get me out of my crappy situation. All of the negative beliefs in my head vanished and were replaced with positive ones. I had absolute clarity. Bursting with energy, I knew what I had to do to get myself out of the hole I was in. 30 days later, I built a wildly successful online business that went on to make me $30 million that year. I felt like a completely different man, and I was. I was finally a multimillionaire and had the mind of one. You could say that my brain was on an entirely different operating system. I no longer had those limiting beliefs about things like success and money that was programmed into me ever since I was young. One of the first things I did with my new wealth was give my parents a check with so many zeros on it that tears of joy started running down my lovely mother's face. And as an added bonus, I bought them a brand new Mercedes S-Class, a car worth well over $100,000. Now, I was warned by my buddies in the military not to share this information, but I thought differently. I knew how many struggling people out there could use this powerful 5-minute mind control ritual. So I ended up sharing this technique with complete strangers on the internet, asking them to give this a try. And before you knew it, just 1 week later, I was receiving video testimonials from people all around the world, along with hundreds, if not thousands of positive emails every single day from people saying that I literally changed their lives. The amount of success people were seeing was insane. These are a tiny fraction of the happy videos I was getting, which is why it didn't come as a surprise when my Instagram quickly ballooned to over 1 million followers. With all the people I was helping, it quickly grabbed the attention of some of the most famous people in the entire world. I still remember the day when I personally received a message from Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated boxing champion, who sent me this video.
Wesley Virgin, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm proud of you. Continue to stay positive, keep believing, keep inspiring people to be the best that they can be. From the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather.
And to my surprise, Grant Cardone, the billionaire real estate investor and sales legend, well, he congratulated me on my success in this heartwarming video.
Hey Wesley, big shout out my friend. Keep doing what you can to improve yourself, be a great example for other people. The right ones will follow you, the wrong ones won't. And keep 10xing your business.
Just as I thought the fun was over, I received a video from the famous investor on the big hit TV show Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, the man himself.
Hi, Mr. Wonderful here. I'm doing a shout out for Wesley Virgin. He's an expert in the area of manifestation. Now, what does that mean? It's about your head. It's about focusing on you. And that's exactly what Wesley's doing. So check him out.
I also remember the moment when I jumped out of my chair in joy after finding out that Forbes wrote an article about me tapping into the power of our minds to get wealthy. In addition to BuzzFeed, The Huffington Post, and Entrepreneur magazine. They were all stunned at what I discovered in places that nobody would ever dare to look. I even flew to Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota to get a brain scan, and they were all shocked at the amount of activity after I used the 5-minute mind control ritual. They all said that they'd never seen anything like it in their long careers as medical professionals. I knew I was onto something huge and had to get this information into the hands of as many people as humanly possible. So I put all my energy into creating a well-detailed series of videos showing exactly how this 5-minute mind control ritual works. Introducing the Genie Script. With the Genie Script, you'll be able to take the operating system inside of your mind that's filled with negative beliefs about money and designed to keep you poor, and replace it with one that turns off survival mode, allowing you to access your millionaire mind that's been there all along. When you have access to your millionaire mind, you are in control. You get to be the scriptwriter of your own life. It's helped change the lives of thousands of ordinary men and women just like you from all around the world. Listen, I'll be honest with you, the techniques taught inside the Genie Script are beyond powerful. They can be used for both good and bad. You must promise to me that you'll use them for good before I show you them. Trust me, I've seen them used in an evil way, and it's not a pleasing sight. I can't let this information get into the wrong hands, but if you have good intentions, which you most likely do, if you want to do good in this world by helping others, then you deserve to get your hands on the Genie Script. Okay, so let me show you everything that's included inside the Genie Script. The first thing you'll be receiving is the Genie Script Millionaire Mind Control Ritual Training. This is my favorite part and by far the most powerful bit in the entire program. Once you follow this mind control ritual, which takes just 5 minutes, you'll feel like a new person. If you're tired of being held back by all the limiting beliefs in your mind, this is what solves that. It lets you unlock 100% of your brain, or as I call it, your millionaire mind. Which is no surprise that celebrities like Cardi B, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, and even Drake are using this 5-minute millionaire mind control ritual. You have the chance to as well right away when you access the Genie Script. This isn't taught anywhere else on the internet and is truly exclusive to the Genie Script, so you definitely won't find this information on Google or YouTube. The second thing you'll be receiving is the Rewriting Your Subconscious Mind training module. This part is super crucial as your subconscious mind does all the heavy lifting for you. Whether you like it or not, your subconscious rules your life. It can either set you up for failure or success. In a way, it's like having a radio properly tuned for music. If you don't have it tuned properly, all you can hear is a static noise. But when it's tuned right, you hear beautiful, uplifting music. Your subconscious mind acts the same exact way. And when it's configured in the right way, miracles can start to take place in your life. It shouldn't come as a surprise because 95% of your brain power goes to your subconscious mind. This is one thing you must focus on, so be sure to pay close attention to this part inside the Genie Script. And the third thing you'll be getting with the Genie Script is the Brainwave Mastery Training module. The current brainwaves we have going on in our head are crucial. They totally dictate how we feel. They make us feel either tired or bursting with energy. Inside the Brainwave Mastery Training, you'll learn to instantly command the proper brainwaves that leave you feeling ultra-energized and positive. I'm telling you, you won't need to rely on that morning cup of coffee anymore. That's how powerful this is. On top of that, you'll also be gaining access to my Wealth Visuals training course inside of the Genie Script. This is all about how to properly visualize what you want, whether it's a new job, new car, or house. I'm going to show you the secret to creating that burning desire inside of you to reach that goal, along with the laser-targeted focus you need to succeed. I put a lot of effort into creating this all, so be sure to pay extra close attention to this one. So let's review everything you're going to be getting with the Genie Script. With the Genie Script, you're getting access to the Millionaire Mind Control Ritual Training, valued at $197, the Rewriting Your Subconscious Mind Training, valued at $197, the Brainwave Mastery Training, valued at $97, along with the Wealth Visuals Training, valued at $97. If we add this all up, that's a combined real-world value of $588, so it would be fair to sell this for at least half of the value, which would be around $300. That by itself is a steal of a price, considering you're getting hands on the secret information that took me from living in the ghetto of Houston to having multiple penthouses in the country. But listen, I know that's a lot of money for you to put up front. And when I created the Genie Script, my mission was to get this in the hands of as many people as humanly possible. So because of that, I'm going to make a special offer for you today. For a limited time only, you'll be able to get the Genie Script at a huge discount. You're not going to pay $300, not $200, not $100, not even $67. In fact, all you'll pay is the price equivalent to a cheap t-shirt from Walmart or a few drinks at a Starbucks. To get access to this discount, all you have to do is click the big bright yellow button below this video. When you do, you'll be taken to a page that looks like this. You'll be able to enter in your payment information, and after that, you'll be able to start using the techniques taught inside of the Genie Script. No hassles or flaming hoops to jump through. Perhaps the discount wasn't enough to take you off the fence though? The value isn't going to end there, my friend. I'm going to radically speed up the time it takes you to succeed by throwing in 3 exclusive bonuses. The first bonus is called Supernatural Wealth Frequencies, valued at $97. This is a collection of wealth frequencies that are designed to position your mind for success. Music artists like Drake, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Kanye West use these powerful frequencies in their songs, which is why you feel good listening to them. The second bonus is called the Body Stimulating Formula, valued at $97. This is a proven formula that lets you awaken your emotional power to manifest anything you want at record speed. The bonus is jam-packed with value and will show you how to naturally raise your serotonin and oxytocin levels, which are feel-good hormones, on command, which allows your dreams to come into physical existence faster. You'll be surprised at how easy it is when you discover how it works when you access it inside the Genie Script members area. The third bonus you'll be receiving is a Millionaire's Morning Ritual. You'll get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to what a millionaire's morning ritual looks like. This is some seriously powerful stuff, as how your morning starts often determines your entire day. This ritual was responsible for allowing me to build my first $30 million business. It's the same ritual used by the likes of people like Kim Kardashian, Ellen DeGeneres, and Jimmy Kimmel, who are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Now it's your turn to use this morning ritual. You see, what you need to realize right now is that you're in survival mode. Survival mode was originally helpful during the Stone Ages when we could have been eaten by a bear, but obviously times are different now. Right now, it's doing nothing but causing you stress and holding you back from achieving your dreams. It's not your friend, and there's no debate about it. You must get your brain out of survival mode. Without taking that step, you're not going anywhere. It's like trying to accelerate your car with the emergency brakes on. The good news is, the 5-minute mind control ritual taught inside the Genie Script lets you instantly turn off the fear switch and in turn, stop living in survival mode. It lets you unlock your millionaire mind hidden deep within you by leveraging 100% of your brain power. It allows you to live in a state of being where you're no longer living in survival mode, but one where you're living in a world of abundance, of limitless possibilities. You have the power to decide if you're going to be impacted by the current craziness of the world. You know, the rampant inflation and cost of goods skyrocketing. It's no conspiracy theory, and experts say this is just the beginning. That's why there's never been a better time for you to get your life in order, because if you don't, ask yourself this concerning question. What are you going to do when the cost of things like gas, rent, food, and your other expenses get too expensive for you to afford? I'm guessing that scenario isn't looking too pretty, am I right? That's why I want you to start using the techniques inside of the Genie Script. The techniques taught inside are real and no fluff. And right now, as we speak, thousands of men and women just like you are seeing results with them. So you've been watching this video for around 20 minutes now. Listen, you coming here wasn't a mistake. Everything in this universe happens for some reason. I don't know exactly why you're here, but I do know that you're not satisfied with your current situation. Perhaps you want out of that dead-end job that eats at your soul every day. Or maybe you feel humiliated by the fact that you can barely provide for yourself or your family. Listen, I've been there too, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Not too long ago, I was sleeping on air mattresses in the ghetto with my 2 children. I couldn't even buy them gifts for Christmas or their birthdays. I felt like I was nothing more than a deadbeat dad. I eventually reached my breaking point and decided that enough was enough. I was no longer going to subject myself or my kids to being broke. It wasn't even safe being in the ghetto with gunshots and fights constantly breaking out. So I decided to fully dedicate myself. And you know what? After uncovering the 5-minute mind control ritual that I've been talking about, I was a completely new person. I didn't become a millionaire overnight, but things started to quickly turn around for me. I find myself going to the gym more often, eating healthier. And best of all, I launched my very first online business, which made $30 million that year. Listen, I'm not saying this to brag, I'm no Mother Teresa, I've screwed up plenty of times in my life. But it's to show you that dreams are possible for you no matter what you're going through right now. Okay, so here's the unfortunate reality. Not everyone watching this is going to make it to the finish line and succeed. Sadly, that's most of you. If you're wanting to sit on your butt all day playing video games or drinking beers with your buddies and do zero work whatsoever, I can't help you out. By now, you must be willing to follow the instructions I give you for change to take place in your life. Like the saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink it. Now, if you're fully motivated, if you're fully dedicated to changing your life, and you've decided that today is the day you turn your life around, because if that's you, then you're the person I can help get to the finish line. And your journey starts with clicking the big bright yellow button below, filling out your information. Once you've done this, you'll unlock immediate access to the Genie Script. You'll be able to uncover all the powerful techniques, including the 5-minute mind control ritual, which unlocks your millionaire mind. Okay, so if you're still here right now, you're likely on the fence. Maybe you're a bit skeptical. And listen, I don't blame you. There are so many scams out there, and it's good to have a healthy amount of skepticism. That's why I'm going to back this offer with an ironclad 365-day money-back guarantee. This means you'll have a full year to try out the Genie Script risk-free on my dime. If you feel for any reason that this wasn't at least 10 times the value of what you paid for, then I don't want your money. I can't sleep at night knowing that I've taken someone's money and not provided value. So if you feel like I've wasted your time or money, just let me know within 365 days after purchasing, and I'll refund every single penny to your original payment method like nothing ever happened. No hassles, no going back and forth with customer support, no nonsense. There is no way for you to lose here. By now, the ball is now in your court, my friend. Right now, you have two choices that you can make. The first choice is to continue going with the flow of life and try to figure out things on your own, hoping that you'll succeed someday. And look, you could do this. I don't need to work with everyone on the planet. Whether you invest in the Genie Script or not, my multiple businesses will continue making me money. I don't need your money to survive. So if you want to continue living life like you are right now and barely be able to keep up with all the inflation, then that's your decision, and I wish you the best. But if you're the type of person who knows they're capable of bigger things in life, if you have that burning passion inside of you to level up, you're the exact type of person that I want to work with. Now, one thing you need to know is that the discounted price that's currently available for the Genie Script is a limited time offer. I can't have lazy, unmotivated tire kickers in my community. I need people who are serious and ready to take action, because those are the people I can truly help. So taking that into consideration, I will be raising the price back to $300 very soon. Which means if you don't get started today, you could be paying $300 to access the Genie Script. The early bird gets the worm. And what's the point in waiting when you're protected by our 365-day money-back guarantee? If you feel like this isn't for you, you can instantly get your money back. Yes, that's how confident I am that you're going to love the Genie Script. So what are you waiting for? By now, you've been watching this video for around 30 minutes. If that's the case, you clearly have an interest in changing your life. You must take action to turn things around. So go on, scroll below this video to click that bright yellow button to get the Genie Script. When you've filled out all your information, you're all good to go. You'll have immediate access to the Genie Script and all the powerful techniques inside. You'll be able to join our community of people who are experiencing breakthroughs with the Genie Script, and I have a good feeling that you'll be experiencing a breakthrough yourself if you follow what I teach. So go ahead, take the plunge. Click the button below this video right now to get instant access to the Genie Script while it's still available at the discounted price. My name is Wesley Virgin, and I'm out. I can't wait to see your name in our community, and I'll see you inside.